Hello people out there, happy Wonder Thursday. I hope you guys have had an incredible month. To those who are celebrating Chinese New Year, even though it ended a while back and I haven't seen you guys in a month, I hope you guys have been having a great time with your life and that things are going well for you. And I promise I have very good reason for why I haven't been filming videos. So as you can see, the layout of my video filming has somewhat changed. And if you guys are wondering why, or you guys are still around, it's because I moved to Auckland! All alone by myself in a foreign country that I've never been to. This is like literally my first time in Auckland. In my first week here, my family was with me, but they left last Tuesday. I'm here all by myself now. But never fear, because you might see her in more of my videos. Denise is here. If you guys don't remember Denise, you guys can check out my sister versus best friend video or the blind makeup challenge video. You'll see Denise there. Denise is one of my best friends, yes, obviously, and she and her family live here in Auckland. So I do have a sort of second family to go to if I'm ever feeling lonely, which is what I did the whole of last week after my family left. I took a bus that's about like 45 minutes from the city. I'm living in the city, down to where Denise lives, and spent 4-5 days in her house, just binge watching stuff on Netflix, catching up with series together, and staying up till like 4 AM and watching BuzzFeed Unsolved. I'm very unsettled by BuzzFeed Unsolved, and even more so, especially after watching the ones about the Black Dahlia and all, because I live not alone. I have a roommate, but I live in this room alone, and when I close the curtains and turn on the lights, everything is just dark. Here, I'll show you. So curtains are closed, it's midday, so obviously it's not going to be very dark, and without the light, this is what it looks like. So if you imagine this at night, it's just pitch black. I better get the curtain back open because it is the source of shit, ouch, of the good lighting. There, look at my skin, it's glowing. So where to begin? I moved here after a year and a half of working, like taking my gap year, and decided to continue my degree. Admittedly, I wanted to go to Australia, but because of Malaysia's education system and the rating on our certificate given to us in our diploma, I wouldn't have been able to get a credit exemption. I would have had to do 4 years of my course, which means I start all over again from diploma and climb my way up the ranks to a bachelor's degree, which is number one, a waste of time because I've done that shit before, and number two, a waste of money. So classes just started on Monday, and my schedule this semester is pretty okay. I'm doing a double major, sort of a double major, but not quite yet. So basically what happens is that here in AUT, in your year 2, you're allowed to pick 2 majors that you'd be interested in. So you can do it for an entire year. And then in your 3rd year, you pick which one is your specific major. So I'm not sure if I can do like a double major or major minor, but if I do want to keep the ones that I'm doing right now, which is television and screen production, as well as journalism. So hopefully, as the year passes, with my newfound knowledge in After Effects and the like, I will be able to make nicer videos and hopefully nicer thumbnails, because I have a subject this semester that's about Photoshop. So yeah, fingers crossed that I will not have to use PicMonkey and splash, what's the word, splice things together. So while I am here in my admittedly small room, so what happened was, when I tried to find accommodation, I actually found one from a website called Trade Me, and it was about 10 minutes away from my uni. I thought, okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. But the agent that I applied to the uni told me that there were student-specific flats or apartments, that would be cheaper, number one, and closer to the uni. So where I'm staying right now, it's literally not even a 3-minute walk, it's like a 2-minute walk. 3 if the traffic light takes forever to change for you to cross the road. So I thought it would be like a legit apartment, but it's not. It's literally just 2 bedrooms that are really small, a really small bathroom, a walkway to your front door, and the kitchen. I'll show you what I mean, but I'll be quiet because I don't know if my roommate is home. So yeah, let's go. Gotta be quiet. So this is the bathroom. It's really small. And if I turn this way, kitchen. And that is a fridge. Can barely fit anything. And yeah, that's my roommate's room. Entrance, kitchen, straight into my room. That looks like heaven because of the light. And in case you guys were wondering what my room looks like, this place was supposedly fully furnished, but literally all that came with the room was the wardrobe, the bed with the bedding, no pillows, no blankets, nothing, and this study table that I will admit is the biggest thing in my room. So as you can see, my wardrobe is prepared for winter. I'm very excited to wear my winter clothing and you know, all my other stuff. Hand lotions, cologne, some notebooks because they wouldn't all fit in the study table. You know, pants and all, luggage bags for when I leave. At the end of the year during summer when the rest of the world is having winter, this beautiful mirror, hello, my bed. I had to buy pillows and stuff from Kmart, which is like a godsend because everything there is really cheap. And then coming over here, you have my food stash for when I get hungry. And this packet of instant noodles actually came in a bag that they gave us during orientation, along with like a bunch of food vouchers that I have yet to use. So yeah, and then below that is a box with my strainer for the pasta and more food that requires cooking, along with a $10 sandwich maker that came from Warehouse, I think, yeah, Warehouse. Yes. And yeah, laptop, speaker, I don't know if you can see it because the light's really bright. Yeah, laptop, speaker, bottle of water. The bottle costs $5, like that's really cheap. And yeah, kettle that was $15. And laundry basket. Woo! Yes, I have yet to do my laundry this week, so don't mind the mess. So far, things have been pretty good. Most of what I've been doing is watching movies and TV shows that I downloaded in Malaysia before coming over. And then when I went to Denise's house last week, I used her Wi-Fi because she said I could to download more stuff to keep me occupied. So far I have caught up to the latest episode of Bull. If you haven't seen it or you don't know what it is, you should. Michael Weatherly is in it. You might recognize him from NCIS if you watched it. And I've recently also caught up to the latest episode in season 2 of Shadowhunter. Though admittedly, when I watch Shadowhunter, all I watch for is Magnus, Bane, and Alec because they have the cutest relationship ever and I squeal whenever they're on screen together. Let me know below in the comments if you guys are a huge fan and you ship Malak or Magnus Alec together and we can be excited about it together. But yeah, so far I've been doing a lot of exploring of the city because where I am is the university area because AUT is here and then right opposite AUT is University of Auckland. And if I do look somewhat winded and sound a bit winded, it's because I finished my class at 10 a.m. this morning, stayed on in the uni until about 12 to finish all my required readings for the week because my my apartment has no Wi-Fi to come with it you have to purchase Wi-Fi. So you know, waste. No, I'm not gonna do it. When you have free Wi-Fi in the uni that's like 3 minutes across the road. And then after that, I decided I was craving McDonald's fries, so I dumped my stuff and took a walk down to the city. So here's my complaint about Auckland. Why are there so many uphills? Like, this was where I had to walk from, which was where the city is, all the way up to where my apartment is next to the church. Why are there so many uphills? Like, I don't mind downhill walk, but the moment I reach downhill and I'm done with whatever I need to do in the city and I look back to where I need to walk, it's like, geez, that is a really long uphill walk. Yeah, so I took a little tour of the city today before coming back to film this. So yeah, the one thing that boggles my mind here, especially after growing up in Asia where everything is so readily available, is that their departmental stores, like Smith and Caughey's, is that how you pronounce it? Is separate from their like shopping malls, and they don't have like actual malls here. It's sort of like shops lined in the streets, and then there's like places like the Strand Arcade where this picture came from. It has little lure shops in it with restaurants and the like, and then you have the cinema that's separate from a shopping mall, and a grocery store that's separate from the shopping mall. Whereas in Malaysia, if you needed the grocery, the cinema, the barbers, whatever, it's all in one place in a huge shopping mall. But here everything's just like scattered out, so it's kind of weird for me, but it means I have to do more walking. So hopefully by the end of the year I would have lost some weight and toned up. I don't know. But yeah, that was my first week in Auckland, and the summer here right now, it's pretty incredible. I expected it to be really hot because a lot of people in Australia and New Zealand were saying that the summers in here are a lot different from the heat in Malaysia, because in Malaysia things they are very humid, so your hair starts to frizz up, your skin gets oily really quickly, which leads to pimples. But here you don't have it because humidity is a no-no here, like it doesn't exist. And right now, even though it's summer, the weather is really nice, like it's cooling, and the maximum temperature that it goes to is like 25 degrees. I don't know what it is in the non-metric system, so if you use the non-metric system, you have to convert it yourself. But yeah, and today is a lovely day. It drizzled a bit, but apparently the winters here are really cold, so I'm not looking forward to it because I am a tropical country girl at heart. I grew up in Malaysia where it was hot, really really hot. Oh my god, it's raining, and why is there haze? Like those are our 4 seasons. So the cold bothers me even in this summer weather with my window open, you see, and the fan. I'm still using a blanket at night because it gets cold at night. So I'm not looking forward to the winters. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great week, that you had a great month behind of you, and that the rest of your week goes well and swell. Why did I say that? It sounded better in my head. If you guys want to check out my last video, you can check it out down here. It's still my sister versus best friend video. And if you guys want to subscribe to me, you can click over here, or you can check out below where you can click subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell because notification squad, y'all. No, that sounded better in my head too. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Bye bye.